Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Sunday Night Trucking and a very badly timed delivery from Ardo, which says, hey, you was about 10 seconds too early, Mr. Ardo, but thank you for the support. Can we have a very quick audio check to get us going here? Can you hear me okay and see me okay and all that good stuff? And thank you for the host from Northern Alex. Thank you, sir. Hope you're well. I'm on time tonight. I'm always on time. I start exactly when I mean to. Hey, Jules. Thank you for the 100 bits. Everything's loud and clear. Yay. Good to hear. In come the resubs. No, the AV's not 11 out of 9. Italy DLC hype. What do you mean, Connor? Nice looking truck. Yeah, shame we've got to get rid of it, right? D3 Factor, thank you for 9 months. Papa Reagan, thank you for the resume. Vitaros, thank you for the resume. Matty161, thank you for 10 months. Scan11 Cookie, 26 months hype. Keep amazing work and awesome streams. Thank you, Cookie. SK Jeanberg with 38 months. Still here. Thank you, SK. James Gonard, 32 months. Master 59 Jeff. Master says, hello, Mr. Squirrel. I'll have 2 months resub. Here's so many more. Keep the classy streams and vids. Thank you, M2. DMJ with a resume. NCAM, looking forward to some of your PPL footage hintings. I've not flown for 3 weeks. When's the next car mechanic up? I think it was either tomorrow or Wednesday. I can't remember. I think you've got a truck vid tomorrow, and then car mechanic on Wednesday. I did go through it on Friday. Sorry, on Saturday. I can't remember what the schedule was. Don't know if anybody can remember. Do you have OBS settings? I do have OBS settings, but I don't have them published, if that's what you mean. Gaming is life. 10 months. Where's it gone? Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling on me. Evex and Stinger and JFR. Thank you for the resume, guys. Oh, the Italy DLC's coming. When? When is it coming? Papa Reagan, 90 months. Still a nutter and proud one at that. Thank you, Papa Reagan. Devacta, 9 months. Paul Charlton with a resume. Simnuts with a resume. Oh, wow. BCS is the 48 months from BCS. We are going for 5 years. 4 years support. BCS, you and a few people have hit that 48 months button. Thank you for your support. And thank you, Cindy, as well. Having an awesome dad. SRT, 17 months. Wow, another great stream. T-Vel with their 15 months. Enjoying the great streams. Yeah, if you see a host for like 5 million views or some other thing, just ignore it, because it's some kind of weird bug that people are managing to exploit. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, just ignore it. It's not really a 5 million host, it's like a 0 host. Nessie the cat with a resume. Who did I just miss? No, I've not missed anybody. Right, what are we doing tonight? We're in Pro Mods 2.2. I've got another build off them, which they did last week, so it should have fixed all the problems. So one option for today is possibly to go and have a look around here. Because if you remember, I think there was a bug around that area. So we've not driven that route yet, and we've not been to Londonderry. So I might pop over here later, go and do a bit more of the island. There's some bits and pieces around here that I've not looked at, but some of those are not from 2.2. I've not even been to there yet. Look at that. Maryhen. Might go there for the lols. How's my evening, Killian? So far, so good. Kenshaw, 35 months. Hung! Almost there, Paul. Keep up the fantastic work. Thank you, Kenshaw. Kevin Williams with a Twitch baby, 9 months. You should drive a right-hand truck. Why should I do that? Are we honestly going to have that discussion again? What, just to go to Ireland, I should have a right-hand drive truck? If SCS would announce a new DLC, we'll never announce a release date. There are target dates, but since anything could go wrong, it's better not to make a promise than to fail and to fulfill a promise. Thing is, Mandlesoft, Everybody else has release dates. Just saying. But that's the way they roll. It's up to them. Simming for the win. Thank you for the resume. Mandelsoft, do we have a release date yet at all for Pro Mods? Or is that still highly volatile? We're looking like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah, my lips improved. I'm glad to say. It's not red anymore. Release dates can bite. Oh yeah. They can indeed. Mike Ryder. 12 months. Happy anniversary, Mike. Thank you for 12 months support. Enjoy the gold cap. The Vanquish, 20 months. Grey Cube Prod with a resume. Simming for the win, 3 months. I haven't been here in ages. Welcome back, Simming. Thank you for staying subbed. Bit too fast for you. 35 months, almost 3 years. Grey Cube says 4 months is nothing compared to the other subscribers. Wow. Never, ever look at it that way, Grey Cubed. You subbing is everything to me, right? Whether it's 4 months or 48, it doesn't matter. It's support. Don't think of it that way. The Right Dan. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to Now's Right Dan. Can we give him a lovely nutty welcome? Latest sub to the Net House, guys. Emperor Cecily with 100 bits. Happy trucking. And Sunday, everyone. Wanzimus with 100 bits. Jimmy Silvano. Good evening, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Been looking forward to this all week. I shall try not to disappoint, Jimmy. Exactly, Heyman. We're all part of this community at the end of the day. I missed your sub, M2. No, I didn't. I read it out. I remember reading it out, M2. I distinctly remember reading your sub out. You said, 16 months passed. 16 months have flown by. Here's too many more. Keep up classy streams and vids, Paul Squirrel Love. I literally read that out about 5 minutes ago. Carbon fiber Volvo. Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it? Look at that. You don't see many of them around, do you? That's a lot of carbon fiber. Lato, 8 months. Data Dog, 44 months. Has it really been that long? Feels like yesterday when you were my first sub. Oh, wow. Thank you, Data Dog. Keep up the great work. First sub hype. Does look nice, doesn't it? That should be a texture. See, that's one of the default textures in the game, but I modify the colours on it to give it a carbon fibre look. And the default one is like a horrible kind of olive green. And that looks way better. The write down we did. Northern PC Gamer. Also with a sub. Welcome to Now's Northern PC Gamer. I saw the nutty welcome. Thank you for your support. Lato we did 8 months. Ming Combine with 9 months. Enceladus 40 months. How the heck did that happen? Keep up the great work, Paul. Ray Arsenal 2 months. Hopefully many more. Sunday Night Trucking is every Sunday evening is about 1 more week of work than holidays. Yay! Beastly Greg, 37 months, 3 years in the Night House, and I don't regret it. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Beastly Greg. Right, today, we're going to go and pick up a new truck. We're going to go and pick up a Scania. A Scania. So we're going to go down the road. We're in Gdansk at the moment. I don't know where we're going to end up, but there's a truck stop there, left and then left. So let's go and build a truck. This one has quite a few options on it, so just to warn you that we will be spending a bit of time configuring our truck today. So if that's not your bag, then maybe go and watch some PUBG for a half an hour, then come back. Hunt Dog, 7 months, digging the stream, keep it up. Thank you, Hunt Dog. El Margo, great stream yesterday. Keep up the good work. El Margo, we shall be continuing with The Long Dark on Friday, if you want to catch the next bit. Well, thank you for the bits. Furrow Birdie, 4 months, yay! Monthly message to Squirrel, say what? You're awesome. And have you considered playing Subnautica? Dude, I love that game. I love that game. And I know for a fact a certain fan of train sims doesn't like it. So, I'm just saying, not that it has any relevance. It's a great game though, and I've not played it in ages. Where's the uptime? That's a very good question. Looking at the clock, I would say it's right next to it. It says 0:15, 15 minutes. Right, let's Do you know what? I think the traffic's off. I've got a feeling... Yeah. I've got a feeling I turned off the traffic for a certain thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some traffic back now. Grey Cubed, see y'all. If you're going, Grey Cubed, see you later, bro. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring with us the Minions or Wally or anything like that because the truck we're going to get doesn't support Sisal mods. So we're going to have to lose them. Also, I really love this GPS in this truck, this built-in GPS. Like the way it does that. I absolutely love that. I wish all trucks had that. You should max the traffic. Well, I've already got a mod that does, that changes the way traffic flows. But you know how derpy the traffic is in this game. If we max it out, it'll make it a bit insane, won't it? Hello, Squirrel. I'm new around here. Welcome, Slippery Serpent. Right, let's trade in the Volvo for a Scania. Paul. You meant YOLO. I did wonder, Grey Cube, what you were saying, because you went see y'all, and it sounded like see ya, and I was like, are you going? Meant YOLO. Blue Brothers, you missed a legit donation. Hang on. Hang on, Blue Brothers. 1 second, let me scroll back. It went a little bit crazy back there, Blue Brothers, so it is possible I missed somebody out. Let me look. There he is, legit gamer. First capper. Sorry, I'm not here much now. Personal life gets in the way. I will stay subscribed though. Keep up the work. Keep up the work, Aaron. Aaron, dude, whatever's getting in the way, don't worry about it. We shall see you whenever we can see you. Great to have you around when you can pop in, and thank you very much for staying sub though. That is awesome of you. Sorry I missed your delivery. It was a little bit crazy. Kestrel, thank you for the review. And Blue Brothers, thanks for letting me know. Scania P is what we're going to drive today. We're going to take a Scania P. I think I might go for like a boxy configuration. Although it has got like a ridiculous chassis options, though. I don't think I'm going to go with the ridiculous chassis options. I think I'm going to, because we had the VNL, that was a long wheelbase. I think I'm going to go like more kind of, you know, boxy, kind of high profile, short wheelbase, something like that is what I'm thinking of. Like a day cab, no fancy spoilers, because, well, we may take some box stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. It does have a fair amount of configuration options, so we should be able to do something with this thing. Heavy haul config, maybe. Certainly want to be able to haul some heavy stuff. I'm not sure what kind of config we're going to end up with at the end of the day. Squirrel's driving Swedish trucks again. I don't think your mum will mind, will she? 230 brake horsepower heavy haul sounds good. Absolutely, Connor. Why is the currency in euros instead of the pounds? It's a game setting. You know, you can choose your currency whenever you want. Since it's called Euro Truck Simulator and we're 90% driving around Europe, Euro seems to be like the right thing to do. I mean, does it matter at the end of the day? I mean, I wouldn't actually mind if it just had a, you know, a widget symbol, whatever a widget symbol looks like. It doesn't matter. It's just a number. Mr. Coomdoom. So I've got a new job. Oh, yeah. Gonna be a service management consultant. I'm gonna be a service management consultant for a company called Top Desk Advertising. Working around the UK and a couple of days a week in London. Moving on up. Moving on up. Now that I've got the song in my head, Coomdoom. Congrats, bro. You consultant, you. I used to be a consultant. I had this wonderful thing on my desk. Oh, what was it now? It was a framed photograph of a handshake. And it was one of those motivational posters, and it said consultancy. I'm trying to think of this slogan that came after it now. It was absolutely hilarious. Something like making good money out by extending the problem. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Consultancy, motivational. I gotta find it now, Coomdoom. Oh, where is it? Consultancy motivational poster. There it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. This is what I used to have on my desk. I got to show you this.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
There you go. That's what I used to have on my desk at work when I was a consultant. If you're not consulting, if you are not a part of the solution, there's good money to be made in prolonging the problem. Which was my humour, wasn't it, basically? I just thought the whole thing was quite riotous. But yeah. Welcome to being a consultant, Kumdu. That is now your life. So I had it on my desk in a little framed thing. That's the life of a consultant right there. Now, I've met some great ones. I've met some really bad ones. Atlanta Dark, 22 months. I subbed in the same month my daughter was born, so I would never forget her age, lol. I'm here to stay, Paul. Thank you, Atlanta. Right then, so, let's see. We've got a day cab, which looks pretty good. We've got a low cab. Well, that's not bad, actually. Oh, I quite like that. Normal cab, nah. Highline, nah. Top line, nah. I might go with a low cab. Looks pretty interesting. Let's take that one. Man, Paul wasn't always a streamer. So, Paul, I see you on the 128 beta ETS. Yes, I am, Yoshi. Yeah, battery H, I like that one as well. Some days you're a pigeon, some days you're a statue. I actually said that to my wife a few weeks ago when she was having a bad day. And she looked at me like that. Okay. Fuel tanker spec. Right, we've got a 4x2 low deck, which I don't particularly like, if I'm honest. I think that looks ridiculous. 6x2 short is a good option. Then we're going long. 6x2 4 short. Basically a tag lift. And then we've got a mid-lift option. And then we're going long. With tag, we've got 6x4 short and long. So if you want a fuel tank that's basically a thumbnail, as long as you only want to drive down the road, that's a good option. We've got 8x2s. And then it just starts to get a little bit kind of crazy. As you start to go up into the 10s. You know, you know where it goes. No, we're not on Renault Destruction Day technology. It's not. We're not due for one.
Welcome back.
Norwegian Vikings, thank you for the resume. Paul Charlton, 10 months. Great times had by watching Squirrel. Also, Paul, look for an app for your phone called Storm with you learning to fly. Look for an app for your phone called Storm. Storm. It's not the windy one, is it? It's not like that where it tells you the weather. Small and simple, yeah. So I'm thinking possibly that. Depends if we're going to take anything heavy. That's the question. Possibly I'm thinking like that, like a 6x2 short, possibly. It's not really a heavy configuration, though. Quite like it, though. Looks small but strong. Strong like bull. That's what we're going for. Now, 4x2 is just like... I don't know. It's like you see so many of these on the road, don't you? That's when I was trying to do something a little bit different. Is it the RGL mod but the PV? No, it's not. It's actually, let me tell you. In the mod spreadsheet, it is... One second. If you go down to the Scania section, it is line 34. Scania P modifications by GT Mike and Nazgul. It's that one. Line 34 in the mod spreadsheet is what this truck is. Make it a 10x4 for the lols. Yeah. It's what the kids tend to do, don't they? They kind of, let's go 10x4, max out the engine, lol, drive at 100 miles an hour, woo! Yes, I have. Jack Sims, I've driven that one many times. Let's go 6x2 short. Yeah, decision made. 230 brake all the way down to 730 with a very good range of engines here. We've got Euro 3s. Blimey. Euro 3s, 4s and 5s. Interesting. Can you try 10x4? I just said I'm not doing that. No. I know there definitely shouldn't be a V8 on this thing. I'm pretty certain there's no V8 on a P, is there? It's a bit weird. What do we go for then? 400 range, maybe. 400 brake. What, Euro 5? Possibly something like this. Assuming it's going to have the torque for what we're trying to do. Let's go outdated Euro 3. I'm expecting smoke coming out the back. Circuit Borg, 19 months, trucking. Squirrel is King Trucker. Thank you, Circuit Borg. You want to go with a 420 Euro 3? There's a 470 Euro 3 as well. It depends. All right, let's go 420 and hope that we can haul everything we want to do. 420 Euro 3, all right? Old school. Let's go old school on this.
Welcome back, Nutter.
You can always change the engine later. Well, yeah, you can. If you can find a mechanic made job, you can. Mark MC, thank you for the resume. There you go. Let's take that. Now, in transmission choices, we've got 8 down to 14, so... And quite a lot of options for gear ratios and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking 12 speed is what I'm thinking. We'll need plenty of gears with that engine, so let's go 12. Gravity, 10 months. Hi, Gravity. DMJ, Twitch Baby Hype, 9 months.
Welcome back, Nutter.
So 12 speed
Oh, yeah,
with a
yeah.
retarder, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6 or 7 different options for transmissions. Who was that? Ew, Scania. So that's a great cube.
Happy anniversary,
How
Nutter.
dare you?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who was that one? That one didn't pop through. I just heard that go twice, yet I only saw one thing on the screen. That's pretty weird.
Happy anniversary.
This URL not found, 31 months. Thanks for nearly 3 years of excellent content. Thank you, URL. 12 speed, let's see. 11.32.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
11.38. Get a real truck, get a Volvo. I saw 2. We just had a Volvo, dude. I'm not going to get out of a Volvo into another one.
Nutter.
Tony Cart, thank you for the resume. You missed bits. I've got a feeling I did, but they're not showing on the screen. Hang on a second. It's really weird. Let me refresh the page. You see, on my screen, all I've got is Blue Bradders followed by 2 from Grey Cubed. And then this URL not found was a sub for 31 months. So I'm not sure who I missed because I can't see it. Right, let's go with, let's see. 12 speed retarder, 11.32.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
good. Let's take that. Blue Brothers, it was me. Oh, there it is. My auntie has sadly passed away, and at her funeral on Friday, she died by blood cancer. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to go to a funeral this week for my friend's mum, Blue Brothers. I feel your pain, buddy. Atlanta Dark, are you going to TwitchCon this year? No. No plans to go to TwitchCon at all, Atlanta Dark.
Anniversary.
Not even for the foreseeable future. Right. 6 Series Standard. 6 Series Exclusive. What the heck is...
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Don't like that kind of olive dirty green. Ugh. SRT Kenworth, have a great stream. Thank you, SRT. 6 Series. V8, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I guess we're going to go standard. Let's go standard on that. Decision made. Looks like we don't have much in the way of paint skin options for this thing. Bandita, hey, 5 months. Thanks for providing not only quality streams, but also quality YouTube content. And always enjoy them. Keep it up. Thank you, Bandita. Thank you for 5 months. Pretty close to a silver acorn, though. Let's see, what have we got here? We've got some Blue Ocean, Blue Sapphire, Orange Metallic, Pure Black, Red Ruby. That's quite nice. Silver Arctic, White Diamond, custom color. That's not bad. It's very red. Red Scania. Or we can go Daff. Or Pure Black, which looks nice. I think we'll go Ruby Red. Let's maybe try that one. Or we could roll our own. Just more config though, isn't it? Orange. Well, this one. You don't see many of them on the road. You don't see many bright orange Scanias like this. Although, at the Truck Fest in Peterborough this year, I seem to remember Volvo had a bunch of these heavyweight trucks in that colour. I think that's probably the nicest one. It's not bad. I usually go for more of a crimson, like a blood red than that. Of course you vote orange. Orange? Orange? Orange, lol, sock you. Looks like an RAC truck. Yeah, exactly. That's like RAC's colour, isn't it? Let's go with the red. Holy dots, Batman. Oh my god. It's got measles. This is going to take an hour. Oh my life. Okay. Deep breath. We're going in. Let's start here. Stone Guard. Yeah, I'm not bothered about Stone Guard. Scania text in chrome, Scania text in paint, which is ridiculous. King of the Road, which is absurd. Let's just stick with that. Let's go center line. Okay, what's that one? Oh, we can put the badge on either side. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind that. What's that one? Okay, grill painted 5 series. Grill painted 6 series. I think if we're going to have the Euro 3, we're going to stick with a 5 series. What does a black 5 look like? Interesting. Ooh, a dark grey. That looks a bit flat, actually. That doesn't look good. It's not a good look. Chrome looks ridiculous. That looks amazing. Let's go with that. Or better, let's get the chrome version of that. Yes. That's the look we're after. Right, who did I miss then? Peterbilt, which Batman do you mean? Michael Keaton Batman? If you like. If that's the one you prefer. I was thinking more the original Batman. Adam, what's his face? Rye, I just got my substitute teacher certificate in my state. Squirrel Hype, you are an inspiration, Squirrel. I'm proud to be a nutter in this community. Great mods and a great host. Thank you, Rye. Congrats, dude. Let's go with black for now. I'm gonna have to fix this. How do I fix this one? How do I move this? Is it that dot? Could be that one. There we go. You see, yeah, that's not bad. Although I appear to have lost my Scania logo. There we go. That's not bad. Maybe make this painted and keep that black if we can do it. Can we do that? Can we click these dots here? It's going to be one of these, surely. There we go. 5 series high. A low 5 series. Okay, hang on. High 5. There you go. That's a high 5. It's not bad. Presume we can change this bit. Hey, Trisorium. The aerodynamic efficiency, what of the thing sticking out, would be awesome. Do the logo in paint now that it's black? That might work. I think I do always prefer the kind of chrome and black rather than that. But I mean, it is different. It's not something I would normally go for. I would normally stick chrome on black. Because that doesn't quite pop off enough for me. And if it was orange like that, then yes, it would stand out massively. So this is why it always depends on the choices you make, you know? Or maybe if we went for like a brighter red or something, if we went for like a custom, let's go for the reds. Roll your own red kind of thing.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I think red's just not the right... Oh, what the heck? Good evening, if you just joined us. Jammy, 2405, 8 months. Yes, Twitch Baby Hype, by the way. I was in Tenerife the same time as you, about a mile away. Keep up the good work. I love watching your streams. Thank you, Jammy. Hope you enjoyed the weather. Caledonian Optio, 16 months. Thank you. That colour's disgusting. We could go NVIDIA. I've never seen an NVIDIA Scania on the road. Well, hang on. There's some options here, maybe. And if you want to go into the blues, you're still in the white camp. That's an unusual colour. Hang on, Twitch Purple's around here somewhere. It's like knocking on the door of Twitch Purple, this is. There it is, the pink. Yay! Pink! There's the reds. That's definitely a girl colour, that one. The Joel! Good evening, Squirrel. I hope you're well. This may be my last stream before I go to South Africa on Tuesday. Keep up the amazing work. See you when you get back. Now back to lurking. Sneeze. I knew that was coming. I predicted it. Joel, stay safe, buddy. Enjoy your trip. That's more of a mint colour. There you go. How about that? We don't go for the bright, super bright orange, but we kind of go in there with something like that. It's unusual. Let's keep that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
That's the dark one. Okay, so we'll bring that down there. And then we'll bring, that's the highlight colour, so we'll bring that to...
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Where's the highlight in this thing? It's interesting. Something like that. Now we can see the logo properly. Thank you, Engel Tinker. Andy, thank you for 4 months. Chris, 45, 18 months. Hello, Paul. Hope you're well. Apart from the sneezing, I'm fine. Right, how do we change this thing? What's this one do? P-Stock. G-Style, P-Stock, G-Style Paint, P-Chrome. Don't think we want to put chrome on this. Not for this truck. P-Painted. I think black might be the best way. Actually, no. We'll leave that. I quite like that, actually. That works pretty well. Is it orange or is it brown? On my monitor, it looks orange. If it's brown on yours, turn your brightness up. I don't know. It depends, mate. I mean, your monitor's different to mine at the end of the day. I still want to change this. Is it this one, maybe? Plastic with covers. Plastic and paint. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm liking this already. It's brorange. That's what it is. It's brorange. Plastic and paint with covers. Ooh, we got options here. Plastic painted covers. Oh, wow. That's unusual, that is. Blimey. You don't see much of that on the road. Jollis and Speed88, thank you for the resume, guys. Jamie, 219, good evening, Paul. Sorry I'm a bit late, been out all day at the beach. Let's just say it was a bit cold. Keep up the great work. Why would you go to the beach when it's cold? You're supposed to go when it's nice. D429, thank you for the resume. Have I missed anybody else out? No, thankfully. Let's keep going through these options here, because they're pretty interesting. That's very, very unusual. I'm not sure if I like it, if I'm honest. You went to the beach today as well? Paint with painted covers. I think I prefer that one, with the black over the wheel arch and then the black where you stick your feet. So we're not going to paint that because you're gonna scuff it. I think I prefer that. Let's stick with that. Right, what else have we got? What does that one do? Side blinker stock. Oh, what? This is supposed to be a blinker option, but it actually affects the paint. It's really confusing. Side blinker stream LED. Okay, I think I can make out a light pointing that way. Like there, like a footlight there. I think that's what that is. Chewy, just going to be lurking tonight. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Hope he's well. Paul Fellner says, hey Chewy, hope you're well, buddy. Lantadark, a mate of mine said he puts ketchup on his peanut butter sandwich. Opinions. Hashtag cooking with squirrel. Dude, if and when I ever do cooking with squirrel, you won't be seeing that on my show. ketchup on a peanut butter sandwich is not going to be happening. That genuinely sounds disgusting. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Look at that. That looks absolutely the business right there. I like that. A ketchup and normal butter sandwich is nice though. What? Ketchup is basically tomato and vinegar. How does that go on side savoury nuts and butter? I don't get this. You're mixing like fat and vinegar and nuts and tomatoes. It just doesn't work. In print, you can see it doesn't work. Right, I've done that one. What have we got here? Front mud flaps. I don't know if these are going to work or not. They might work. Standard Scania paint. Might be a bit too blink for what I'm trying to do. I think I'll just get rid of them. It doesn't work and it never will, exactly. You don't even need to try that sandwich. You can just go, nope. I think we'll leave... Oh, I thought I couldn't remove it then. Each their own, I guess. Yeah, exactly. It's your mouth, it's your taste buds, and it's your stomach. If it works for you, go right ahead. Okay, so that puts a little paint bit down there, which I like. Again, I don't think we want to bring these too modern. It would be nice to get some DRL on there, but I don't think we're going to... Do we stick with the retro lights, or do we go for a more modern look? That's the question. Given the fact we've got a Euro 3 engine and a Series 5 front, I'm kind of thinking the retro is the way to go. Couple of people saying modern, bunch of people saying retro. Retro's cool, alright. Engine badge, P420 stock. P420 painted. I think we'll go painted on this. If I can get it to look like the Scania logo, that would be nice, but I don't think it's going to let us. Come on, game, what are you doing?
Aye, 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 aye.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. What does that do? I think we'll avoid the bar. I think we've done all these dots. I'm just checking now. Hang on, grids? No, wait a second. That don't work. And chrome is not going to work. We'll leave that as black. Jules, what about peanut butter and jelly? Well, if by jelly you mean jam, you see, this is where it gets confusing, Jules. Because Americans talk about peanut butter and jello, I think. Or is it peanut butter and jelly? I can never work out what it is. They get a sandwich and they put peanut butter on it, and I presume what they put on is what we call jam in the UK. I presume that's what it is, and not actually jelly, which is jello. But did they put jelly on? I don't know. This is what I'm confused about. What are they putting on the peanut butter? It's peanut butter and jelly. Right, so it's jam. Right, that's what I thought. So it's basically fat and sugar, isn't it? Yeah? It's fat and sugar. We know that works. You just eat a Mars bar. That's fat and sugar right there. So peanut butter and jelly works. Peanut butter and jello, which is what we call jelly, that would be weird, wouldn't it? I think. Like trying to scoop out some set jelly and stick it on top of peanut butter and spread it. That would be weird. It's sweet, but it would be weird from a texture point of view. But I don't personally eat that sandwich, but I know it's fairly popular. Atlanta Dark, I like a slice of cheese on my peanut butter sandwich. Am I crazy? A slice of cheese? Has anyone ever put cheese on a peanut butter sandwich? Personally speaking, I just put peanut butter. I don't add anything else, personally. Actually, I quite like that, you know. I'm going to leave that on. I've never put cheese on mine, Atlanta Dark. I'm not sure if it would work, if I'm honest with you. Peanut butter and carrot is alright. Now you're just getting weird now. Ooh, look at this. Does that light up? Apparently not. It's a little bit too bling, that one. No, it's not RGL Scania mod. Fog lights with chrome. Ooh, I like that. That looks really... I like that. That's really nice. High beam. What's that one? Day running like the high beam there. That sounds good to me. DRL, low beam. Yeah, we'll leave that on high. Heapster! Hello, Paul. A couple of questions while I'm in ATS and use the dev console to teleport if it gets my shifter, but not the wheel. Any ideas why? No. I've never seen that before, Heapster. I've never experienced... Has anybody ever experienced that? Teleporting, and then it forgets the shifter? Also, in the beta of ETS2, what trailers work, Andy? I've got them all working, Andy. I've got all the 127 versions of the Jazzy Cat stuff working just fine. So it seems to be absolutely fine to me. I had a look today, and Jazzy Cat's not released 128 versions, but the 127 does work. So that's what I'm using. Paint 2. I like that. Go low beam and low lights. Why? Why, Cobalt? What you thinking? Pole light, just say no. Side blinker, we've done all that. We've done all this. Plastic and chrome painted. Paint with a grab handle. It's not bad. That looks ridiculous. That looks really... I like this, though, because the black here is picked up from here. And then the chrome on the handle is picked up on this handle. Which is picked up on this. So you kind of like, aesthetically speaking, there's a style there, even though it's slightly odd. You dig in the brunt orange colour, or the burnt orange colour. Speed. Do Chris 45 trails work? I haven't tried them, Heapster. Were there any developments in Spain, Westy? I'm not sure what you mean, bro. What did I have for dinner? Had a Sunday roast. Mrs. Squirrel made a Sunday roast. Chicken, potatoes, you know, that kind of thing. Carrots, blah, 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 peas, gravy. Panels and paint. Ooh, this is getting interesting now. Panels, chrome and paint. Nope. What the heck? That is properly weird. So that's panels plastic and paint inverse, and that's panels plastic and paint. I think I prefer that way. Definitely prefer that way. I didn't have any jelly with my roast, no. But I did have a Belgian bun. Who knows what a Belgian bun is? We're not going to put any of that on there. We'll leave that as it is. We'll leave that. Griffin Elegance, possibly... Possibly... Yeah, that works nicely, actually. Let's try that one. That's exactly it, Westy Dog. It's exactly what it is, mate. It's a bun with ice on it. As in, like, you know, whatever they call it. Icing. And then a cherry on top. Swirly cake with icing. There you go. I'm impressed. I thought a lot of you would be like, what the heck is that? I'll leave that on. Wind deflector painted. Stick that on the side there. Okay, it's coming along now, actually. What's this one?
Happy anniversary.
That's an inside dot, really. Now then, we're going to need something here. We're going to need some kind of visor. Otherwise, we're going to get a lot of sun glare. A Belgian bun used to be your go-to treat at Greg's, Jack Sims. If you go to Tesco now, you can get a 2-pack of Belgian buns for about 99p. Which is great, because you can have one now, and then have one later. The stock ones are always a winner.
Natter.
XP96, 9 months. Belgian bun. Well, Virus 86, 4 months. Hello, my birthday's on 6 days, so I guess that's cool. I guess it is cool. That's on a Saturday, so that's cool.
Aye, 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 aye.
You can't beat good apple pie and custard, Pro Drive. I agree. Jules, how long till Christmas? Honestly, Jules, really? 140 days, Jules. 140 days, bro. It's now getting scarily close. See, the thing is, as soon as August is out the way, as soon as September starts, you're basically on that Christmas run at that point. There are already people who do all their shopping in September for Christmas. You know, September flies by. Then you're in October. You've got your Halloween, your bonfire night, and then you're in November, you've got your fireworks, and then you're there, you're Christmas, aren't you? You're there. It's quite scary. The last third of the year flies by, especially because in the gaming world, like loads of big releases come out, don't they? October, November is massive for gaming. So that occupies your time, and before you know where you are, Christmas hits. That's pretty weird, that one. I'm not sure about that. Stock 3, blah, blah, blah. That just looks bizarre. I don't like that. You do your shopping on Black Friday. You see, the thing is about the whole Black Friday thing, for me, it's got more and more disappointing every year. When Black Friday was first started, there was some awesome deals to be had. But now it just feels like... It feels like they're just taking stuff that they couldn't sell through the year and just shoving it in your face, and it's just not that good and not that discounted. I don't, you know... I couldn't find very much, put it that way. Dave 201, 30 months. I hope I should have been able to continue on for much longer. I'm very excited. I hopefully should be able to continue on for much longer. I'm very excited for this next Pro Mods. I bet you are, Dave. I can't wait to go to Ireland. Thank you for your support, Dave. I'm not loving these visors, guys. I can't find anything that's properly working for me. They all just seem awkward. They all seem very awkward here. That's probably the least awkward style I can find. But even that is awkward. It's going to have to be that one, I think. Possibly that one. I think we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. Let's go with that. Fluffy dice inside. Boomerang roof grid. Boomerang dark. That sounds nice. Although we've got chrome everywhere, so that's a bit weird. P-Series isn't really meant to have one. Yeah, but the problem is when you're in this game and you don't have one, the sun has just killed you. Like when it's sunrise and sunset, it's horrible. You was watching Eddie Stobart, Trucks and Trailers. You never believe what I was watching today. I was watching on BBC iPlayer. I don't know how I found it, but they've lifted out some stuff from their archives, and I was watching a program from 1982 called, what was it called? The Computer Program or something, with like two presenters from 1982. It was hilarious. It was absolutely, I was loving every minute of it. He had his like BBC Model B out, and this guy's explaining, well, we have program listings in these magazines, and you can type them all in, or you can get on a cassette, and like the other guy's acting dumb, so he's going, oh, so what do you do with the cassette then? And he's going, well, this has got the code in it, so what we do is we put it in the cassette player, right, and then if you type on the load, space, and then with this computer we need quotation symbols, so quote, wake. Okay, so he puts it in, now you press enter, now you press return, and he's like, okay, and he's going, now it's loading, and it was doing the BBC thing, and then it came up, and he goes, right, so what do we do now? And he's going, now we have to tell it to run. So he goes, type in run. Okay, run, enter, and then this thing starts, and he's basically playing Breakout. And the instructions are press Z and X to move left and right. And he's going, right. And so he starts the game, and he starts moving his little paddle, and the ball's bouncing and hitting the bricks, right? Really bad. And he's really rubbish at it. And then the other guy starts going, well, I hope your driving's better than your gaming. Like this. It was just hilarious. And then he's going, well, from the cassette, we've got this thing, the floppy disk, and he brings out this massive 5¼ inch floppy disk, and he goes, and this is about 10 to 100 times quicker than the tape drive. And behind us over here, we've got one of the mainframe tape drives. Now, they're about 1,000 times quicker than this thing. And then he goes, and this was hilarious. He said, well, in computing, things are generally speaking either 10 or 100 or 1,000 times better. There's nothing in between. I'm like, what the heck? Where have you just got that from? This was like a specialist computer guy. It was wonderful. And he went and sat next to like a Cray. Does anybody remember the Cray computers? He sat next to a Cray supercomputer and he's going, and this is a Cray supercomputer. This has like 10 million instructions per second, he's going. It's the amount of computation this thing can do is unbelievable. He's going, let me just put it into perspective. It can work out in 4 hours the world weather for the next 10 days. If I was to sit down with my calculator and do what it's doing in 4 hours, I would have to have started before Stonehenge was built. And you're like, what is this? I don't get this program. Why are they trying to make everything into like an analogy you can understand, but is actually the world's weirdest analogy? Who works out the weather with a calculator? Like, since Stonehenge was made in whatever it was, 1200 BC or something. Honestly, if you've got iPlayer, have a look at it. 1982, I think it's called a computer program. Even the intro for it is fantastic. The intro has got this like owl flying along. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And you just think to yourself now, it's so, how computing is so different to it was back in the 80s. The front bar would never work in real life, Squirrel. Okay, I've been told then. Right then, let's put some lighting up here. What have we got? We've got rectangular style of lighting, I think would work best. Yeah, the Cray Super... Oh, that was it. He said, this is a Cray supercomputer. I'm kind of expecting a druid to come and attend now, a bit like what we saw at Stonehenge, because just before that, he'd gone to Stonehenge. And the reason he was at Stonehenge is because he was saying that some theories about Stonehenge are that they made it to accurately calculate when the sun was rising and setting throughout the seasons, because back then agriculture was everything. That's what he said. Oh, and then he said, and because of climate change, after 1,200 years, Stonehenge hardly got used because the weather changed and the sun wasn't out very much. And I'm like, what? You had climate change 1,200 years ago? How interesting. It was on the iPlayer, yeah, Super Moose. It was on BBC iPlayer. It's from the BBC archives. It's fantastic. So I'll watch that. I think there's some more episodes of it as well I could watch. Well worth a giggle.